Why do so many people buy and grow plants, even though they're such a hassle and can disappoint us by dying?
Welcome back, guys.
Today we're going to be talking to you about plants, specifically some of the benefits of them and keeping them alive.
So let's get right into it.
So to answer some of the questions that we asked, I went and got some pansy plants and I'm taking care of them here at my own home so I can kind of experience what some of the benefits are of having and taking care of plants and just watching them grow are. So let's go take a look. In this front room so that they could get some sunlight. That one looks really good. One of them looks good. The other one's a little dead. Oh my gosh. It has mold on it.
So we have scissors, paper towels, and a singular glove. So we're gonna try to fix this. I'm gonna cut off like all the moldy parts of the plant. Get a little close up of them. Are they looking good?
Situations like that sure do suck, so we went looking for some ideas on ways to keep our plants healthier. To learn more, Allie interviewed her grandpa, Marty Kubik, who is an avid gardener and plant lover who knows lots about plants, as you can see from all the green and flowers outside his house.
So the first question I have is, what started your love of plants?
Let's see, I think when I was younger, I didn't have much of an interest in plants, being a teenager up through that time. It was, I think, when I finally graduated and had my first house that I saw that I liked doing that. It was something that I could get involved with and be creative. I've always said it's probably one of the most creative thing I do personally. I don't paint, I don't do all those kind of things, but you can be very creative in the garden. Shortly after that time period, I got a job at a greenhouse and was there for 6 years.
So if I remember correctly, you said that you can be really creative through plants. How do you go about bringing out that creativity?
Well, in our case, we have a garden every year, and we may include the same plants, but we do move them around. Very seldom do we go through a spring where we don't move some of the plants around.
Plant rotation is a great idea for keeping your soil optimal for your plants. Getting different plants in the soil each year helps to increase the nutrients in it and the versatility of it.
So the next question is, what do you like about having and taking care of your plants?
I think it's once you get them planted, it's up to you to take care of them and make sure that they survive and you give them the best conditions. That includes when you're planting them as well, doing that the right way and putting in fertilizer and all those things.
For more tips, I did some research and I found lots of great info on the Better Homes and Gardens website. One thing I learned a lot about was watering the plants. Overwatered plants are dry and crispy, while underwater plants appear brown and mushy. Different types of plants have different water needs, but the general way to gauge how much water your plant needs is by testing the soil. If the top ½ inch to inch of the soil is dry, then it needs watered. This soil is nice and moist, so I know that I can wait a day or two before watering my plants again. When picking out pots for your plants, make sure that you choose a pot with holes in the bottom to prevent root rot, and that your pot is big enough to hold the roots of your plant. If you don't want the soil and water to escape the pot through the hole, you can place it on a saucer to catch the drainage. If you use a saucer, make sure to periodically drain it so that the water doesn't collect there either. Also, make sure to repot your plant when its roots reach the edge of the pot and to trim off any sick or dead leaves on your plant. Well, that's all the tips I got. Now back to Allie and Marty.
Next question is, what are like some benefits that you've seen or like experienced with your plants, both like personally or like just for nature?
Yeah, I mean, there's personal things that, right, that I benefit from, obviously, the color, the enjoyment of growing something, watching it grow, getting your hands dirty, digging in the soil is therapeutic. And then if you're talking about in general, plants are amazing things for all of us. Plants take in CO2, release oxygen. They provide homes for birds, other animals, and they hold the soil in place with their roots. Just a lot of things like that.
Plants are great for our mental and physical health. One great example of this is through their use of a process called photosynthesis. I'll break it down for you. In photosynthesis, a plant makes its own food by taking in water and carbon dioxide and using sunlight to convert that into sugar with oxygen as a byproduct. In other words, plants take in the carbon dioxide that we exhale and turn it back into the oxygen that we breathe. This can be modeled by a very simple equation. 6 carbon dioxide molecules plus 6 water molecules become the 6 carbons, 12 hydrogens, and 6 oxygens that make up the plant's food, plus 6 oxygen molecules that are then released into the air. The conversion is made possible by the sunlight, which causes that chemical reaction. In addition to their ability to clean and refresh our air, caring for plants can reduce stress and lower blood pressure. It brings the psychological benefits of spending time in nature into your own house. Plants support our mental health by improving our environments. Living in a healthy and peaceful environment is great for being more relaxed and happy, and adding plants to your home environment can be very beneficial and uplifting. Plants improve every occasion. From happy events to weddings to more somber times like funerals, plants always add a touch of natural beauty. Plants can be great to keep at home, just make sure you keep your furry monsters away from them.
So that's why people love plants so much, even though sometimes they're such a hassle.
Yeah, they have so many benefits, and they're really simple to take care of once you know some tips and tricks.
Well, that's all for today, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe for more awesome content.